the Raelians.
Oh, yeah.
These guys are fun.
These guys are Franks and Beans, and they are wild boys.
Yeah, these guys are fun.
This is a religion.
This is a religion, and those, when you tell someone that we're going to talk about a religion and you haven't heard of it, it means we're talking about what you call a fun cult that has fun beliefs.
Yes.
So, there was a guy, the head of the Raelians, that says when he was taken aboard a flying...
By the way, his name is Claude Maurice Marcel Vaurelian.
Yeah,
that was the head of the Raelians.
And look at that guy.
Because if your religion is the first name of the founder's name is Claude, I'm out.
I'm out, dog. Because when I see a beard and long hair, I'm out.
I am out.
If I see a guy dressed in white, like always are dressed in white with some sort of necklace on, and he's got a beard and hair, I'm out.
I got to be honest with you. I'm all for religion, but if you're walking around wearing the uniform of your religion, I'm out.
I'm out.
I don't want to see any hats. I don't want to see any tie. If you're wearing the uni, I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm okay with you being religious, but I'm not with the guys wearing the uniforms.
Yeah, if I don't see pinstripes on that uniform and an NY, I'm out.
I am out. That's the only uniform I respect. FDNY, NYPD, DSNY.
That's right. So this guy claims that he was taken aboard a flying saucer in 1973, and he said green-skinned extraterrestrials greeted him with the question, "Aren't you sorry that you didn't bring your camera?"
Yeah.
Which is... and this guy got a whole bunch of people to believe him with that first sentence. They're going, yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about.
100%.
Yeah, because the aliens are like, wouldn't it have been nice to take some photos?
Yeah.
Because this is better than being at the Grand Canyon.
This whole idea that we hear about now that people say aliens started coming around after nuclear bombs were dropped, like you hear that, like everyone's talking about it now, it's actually from Raelians. Raelism said they believe that humanity entered an age of apocalypse after the atomic bombing of Hiroshima in 1945, and they believe that Elohim he started coming around then, and he's going to return back to Earth in 2035 to establish a utopia.
Yeah, he's coming to establish a utopia.
He's coming to establish a utopia, and make no mistake, like every other utopia, the leader, Claude, is going to get to have sex. What it is.
Usually how it ends up.
Gandhi and David Koresh, and it's just part of having a utopia, Toots. I need to bang.
Yeah, you're going to have to offer up your wife, your girlfriend, and your children to me.
It's what it is. It's what the utopia needs it. Are you in or are you out?
Are you in or you out? And you're right. It always comes down to that motivation. Every single cult leader and every cult is really about the guy just banging other women.
And
same thing with Jim Jones. He did the same thing.
It's getting chicks.
So this guy said that the aliens were like, dude, you're not going to have any proof of this because there's not going to be any photos. And if I was a guy joining the cult, I would say, hey, wait a second.
Right.
These aliens that flew here from a gazillion miles away, going faster than the speed of light or whatever, don't have a fucking camera?
Yeah.
That I could borrow?
Yeah.
They're saying, how come you didn't bring your fucking Razor Motorola with you?
Yeah.
How come one of his followers didn't go, hey, aren't they technologically advanced? So you telling me these guys figured out a fucking flying saucer that makes no noise and can propulse itself without any fucking exhaust, but they haven't figured out the fucking camera?
Yeah. They can go interdimensional. I can't even bring a Polaroid.
They don't even heard of a Polaroid yet?
Yeah, that would be my first suspicion.
Yeah, it would be my first suspicion.
Yeah. But I'm still in as of now.
You're still in, right?
I'm still in.
Okay.
Because they're not wearing uniforms.
Yeah, so you're still in. Okay. So this kid actually ended up with that story having 55,000 followers in 84 countries because with the camera story.
Yeah, with the camera story, it's not bad.
People are stupid.
That's more than we have on the Hyenas Instagram account.
So it's just what it is, and he claimed claimed that they had a company that had cloned a human body. So he put that out too and said, this guy who was a race car enthusiast and was abducted by aliens, and these aliens said, how come you didn't bring your camera? Somehow figured out how to clone a human, and people were still in.
Yeah,
people were still in. So cloning is a central belief in the Raelians' belief. And in his book in 1975, he said the extraterrestrials who he met in the crater of a doormat, this is the best.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
This is where it gets fun. Rael says the extraterrestrials whom he met in the crater of a dormant French volcano gave him a new interpretation of the Bible and explained that humanity was created from the DNA of superior alien scientists named the Elohim.
Yep.
And by creating new life from human DNA, he has since said Earthling scientists can unlock the secret to immortality.
Yep.
So he believes cloning leads to immortality.
And here's the thing with the Raelians. They got a higher consciousness. Raelians promote the pursuit of higher consciousness and inner peace, so I like that. Radical acceptance.
Yes.
They believe in sexual self-determination, and they promote a liberal ethical system.
Yes.
So okay with that. And they also believe in world peace and an advocate for tolerance towards gays.
Yes, which means that he could seduce the most naive people in the world, because who are the most naive people in the world? Empathetic. And they tend to vote to the left. So this kid just went to all the campaign meetings of every far left candidate and said, listen to what I have to say.
It's what it is. And I got to be honest
I'm not saying I would have been seduced too, because I lean left.
Yeah, and honestly, like even today in the bagel store, we went to the bagel store, that girl who gave us the bagels, she was really nice, but I'm looking at these people like, are you on chemo? Did you vote for Kamala? Right? That girl's head, I don't know if she's sick or she's just hardcore Dem.
Right, because she was bald.
She was bald.
Yeah, she was a bald girl.
But I don't want to ask, like, hey, honey, which is it?
Yeah, so this kid was born in France. He's a French kid.
French kids, and they just like to have fun. In French, you're allowed to cheat on your wife. That's a fact.
And he wears his hair gathered in a bun.
Yeah.
And
so now I'm leaning towards being out if I see a guy with a man bun.
If you see a man bun, you might be out. And so there is a scientist, though. They actually were doing things. This girl, Bridget Bozzolier, was the scientist who made yesterday's cloning announcement in Florida. And she cut a striking figure with she was whatever, blah, blah, blah. This is how she looked. And they advocate a political system of geniocracy, ruled by geniuses.
Yes.
And humanitarianism, a form of social justice that would bar inheritance of any property except the family home. Now you lost the Republican vote. Yeah, you lost the Republican vote there.
Yeah.
So
get us back.
Yeah.
Not that I'm Patrick Mulrooney.
So one of their goals is to build an embassy in Jerusalem to welcome these aliens. And
they should build an embassy in Greenland.
Yeah, and Rael says that the name in Hebrew for Raelian goes those who come from the sky or something like that. So to try to win permission for the embassy project from the Israeli government, the Raelians in 1990 changed the original symbol of their religion, a swastika, surrounded by a Star of David. What? They combined. They
joined forces.